Well, moving to elections, today is the last day for filing nominations for the first phase of assembly elections in West Bengal and Assam. Nomination papers will be screened tomorrow. Names can be withdrawn by the 12th of March. In this phase, elections will be held in 30 constituencies of West Bengal and 47 constituencies of Assam on the 27th of this month. Assam Chief Minister Sarbanand Sonowal has filed his nomination from Majoli Assembly seat in Assam. Well, for more on that story, the Chief Minister, the sitting Chief Minister of Assam, they're filing his nomination papers from Majoli. The first phase of elections on the 27th of March. Assam goes to polls in 3 phases, while the counting of votes will take place on the 2nd of May. Well, for more on the story, we've got our correspondent Yogesh Sheetal joining us from Guwahati for more updates on the phone line. Yogesh, good afternoon. No, Yogesh is there. We also got Anibrito joining us from West Bengal, Kolkata rather. Good afternoon to both the gentlemen. Let me come to you, Yogesh, first. The Chief Minister filing the nomination papers, but are the decks clear when it comes to, getting those political arithmetic right, between the two political parties there when it comes to their partners, alliance partners in this particular elections in Assam?
A very good question, Anil. See, as far as these 47 constituencies are concerned, see, out of 47, 42 constituencies are located in the upper Assam and rest 5 constituencies are in the northern areas. Now, what happened in 2016, just talking about the previous elections, BJP and its allies, preferably they had managed to retain all the constituencies, majority of constituencies, and that was the key reason, and that's why it can be said that for the first election will be very decisive, because if any party, especially talking about the ruling BJP, if they are successfully retaining power in these constituencies, then the further way would be more easier. Now, coming to other things, as far as the election commissions have no doubt have made a significant arrangements in view of COVID-19. We know that what happened in Bihar elections also, the people, voters beyond 80, they had been given special arrangements were provided to them in terms of ballot paper. Also in Assam elections, we have seen that 3 categories have been introduced, like for Divyangjan, for senior citizens beyond 80, and also for the people who are suspected to COVID-19. So special arrangements have been done for them. These arrangements would be optional. If they want to come out to cast their vote, they are welcome there. But if they don't want to come out to cast their votes, then ballot paper will be provided to them. Now we have Rahul Das, who is the joint CEO, Chief Electoral Officer in Assam. Sir, what are the arrangements? What would you like to comment in terms of voters and also in terms of COVID-19? What are the arrangements that have been put on place?
Yes, as per ECI instructions, this office, CEO office, has made extensive awareness on these 3 issues, basically on the 80 plus, the young, and the COVID-19 patient. We have done awareness everywhere. We have done special press meet for the same, and asked all the districts to conduct press conference for creating the awareness on these 3 issues, basically, so that they can come out. This is, though this is an optional facility that has been, because we have many PWD voters, around 290,000 PWD voters. We have around 135,000, around like that, 135,000, more than 289,000.
Significant numbers are.
And in the first phase, it is we got around 24%, almost approximately 24%, 30%. Optional this thing.
Yeah, also, Anil, let me tell you that we know that Assam in terms of issues. Yeah, Anil.
Okay, I'll ask you to hold your thoughts there, Yogesh. Let me go across to Anibrito there. Anibrito also there joining us from West Bengal. Anibrito, is this battle all about Nandigram? We hear all about Nandigram and the battle around Nandigram, but is the battle for West Bengal, one of the biggest that the sitting government there is facing at this point of time?
Yeah, Yes, certainly Nondigram is indeed the hot spot this time in election and assembly election in West Bengal, because as you know, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee this time has chosen to contest from Nondigram, while his contender will be one who was his close ally, Shubhendu Adhikari.
Okay.
So it's largely to be seen what happens in Nondigram, because Mamata Banerjee is going to Nondigram today. Tomorrow she will file a nomination. As you know, Anil, today is the last day of the filing of nomination for the first phase election in West Bengal, and campaigning is in full swing, and particularly this time the BJP is the main contender of Trinamool Congress. Out of the 44 seats in Jungle Mahal, 23 alone will go in the first phase.
Okay.
So all the seats in Jhargram and Purulia will happen to take place in the first phase election.
Okay.
The thing is that Jungle Mahal, as you know, what was earlier, the left-wing extremists used to dominate this part. It was at the time the left rule. Trinamool Congress ended left rule in 2011. Thereafter, it built up impregnable fortress in Jungle Mahal area. And but we have seen in the 2019 Lok Sabha election, BJP has captured all the Lok Sabha seats in Jungle Mahal. So this time people are eyeing what happens this time in assembly election, because BJP has 200 plus seats in mind, and they are indeed in a sniffing distance from Trinamool Congress. Because in Lok Sabha election we have found that the BJP has got almost 20%, 40% plus seat, while Trinamool Congress had only 43% seat. So, as it is being said, after 2011, people are not averse to experiment this time anything new. And saffron surge, what we are witnessing everywhere, now it's largely to be seen how it catapults in the election. But election, campaigning is in full swing, and as the day is progressing, it's hello.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you both gentlemen for joining us. I know you've got another 2 months of action packed there out in the sun, but it's going to be interesting to see how things are moving, especially when it comes to election there in the east. Staying with elections, but heading down south in Tamil Nadu, where the seat sharing negotiations among the political alliances are in final stages.